Anderson here with a meditation a day. Today we have a very special program. Today it's Debbie Gratitude who's joining us. We love Debbie here at Enlightened World Network, and I can't wait for you to meet her if you don't already know her. Debbie, thank you. Thank you for being here.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here, and I thank you. You are a very special human being. Thank you for all that you do and put out through Enlightened World Network. Thank you to everybody on Enlightened World Network for all that you're bringing to the masses. And I celebrate all of you tremendously with deep compersion, deep compersion and joy. It's beautiful.
Thank you. And I know you've got some special thoughts you want to share today, as part of the meditation. So I'm just going to get out of your way and let you do that.
I love that. I love that. It is so good to be here with all of you. I just want to invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose, all the way down into your belly, and just settle in with me. And step into this gentle moment of presence that we are so blessed and honored to have this moment. We're not guaranteed a moment, so that's why it's such a blessing. And our breath, well, that's the first thing we took. It's the last thing we'll take. It is our life force. It's our chi. It's our prana. Let's just take a moment and honor our breath. Honor the celebration of breathing. We are alive. We're living. And there is no other reason to be in deep, grateful beingness than that. Something lately has occurred to me through this process that I've been going through in my own life of stepping back into at one with Source, with God, with the angels. And that's that it seems as though I was always looking for the win, W-I-N, in the win, W-H-E-N, when this gets here, when that gets here. But when we're in the presence of life through our breath, we are in the win, the W-I-N. Celebration. I heard somebody on TikTok the other day talking about exchanging gratitude for celebration. And I said, interesting thought. Let me mull that around a little. I think my dog barking in the background was an answer enough. Grateful beingness does not mean I'm in gratitude. Oh, I'm so grateful that this happened because I've been manifesting this for so long. Gratitude is your state of being. Celebration is what you deserve to be celebrated. They are the same energy, the same vibration. Gratefully celebrating the essence of who you truly are. Don't forget to breathe. This rush that we've been in, we've been asked to slow down. Slow your roll. That's what I have been getting for the last 24 hours, is for us to slow our roll. So this meditation is about this. I want you to slow down. Celebration. To celebrate Think of a time, a celebration that was for you, that was exciting, the best celebration of your life, whether you did it or somebody else did it, and capture that feeling. Let's capture it like a photo. Take a snapshot. Let's put it into our filing cabinet, that gorgeous snapshot. Do you see yourself? Do you observe yourself going, yeah? Woo! Take that picture, snapshot. Now that you have that, the filing cabinet, that's located right into your heart chakra. Yep. Open that up. Put that right in there. You see, celebrating you is an honor. It's an honor to be here with you, to be in your presence, for you to be in my presence. Because we are one. That celebration of you is the most important thing you're ever going to do. Somewhere along, excuse me, somewhere along the line, we have forgotten to celebrate each other and celebrate ourselves, lost in the madness of the ego, the get ahead, the judgment, the whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. We forgot how to celebrate. And the joy of gratitude is the ability to appreciate one so deeply that when you see an accomplishment, a success, whether it's you or somebody else, that you just see your heart exploding. These are the moments to pull out your celebration snapshot. This reminder to remember who you are and your greatness. And in order to do that, you must see others in their divine greatness. I think I've thought for a long time, this is about me. Guess what? It's not. It's about you. We're here to remind each other, to hold each other's hand, as Ram Dass said, to walk each other home. Take my hand. Come with me. I'll take yours. Let's help each other in this celebration walk. We're all headed to the same place. Got news for us all. How awesome is that? Like I'm going to know you forever. You are mine and I am yours forever. We will never be apart. And isn't that something to celebrate? Take a deep breath in and feel into that. You're worthy and deserving. We know that. But we're not waiting any longer. We are here. The moment is now. You are now here. It is a joyous time to celebrate you. But remember, we cannot experience this unless we are doing it for someone else. Did I say it again? It's the most important thing to grasp. Sit with that. In fact, the most important person you can affect is the one that you aren't holding with love. Are you willing to see the truth? Without your dark, you wouldn't know your spark. Feel the release. You don't own it, but you can love it. The judgment you see within another is truly the judgment within you, and there's no escaping this. There's nothing outside of you causing anything. To hold anything that's not of the purest light and love for another human being is doing yourself a misjustice, not them. But you know what else? Everybody's missing out on a whole lot of sparkly joy and happiness. We talk about forgiveness, but this is deeper than that, and it's bigger. You're bigger. I love celebrating people. I'm going to celebrate somebody right now. Dr. Ruth Anderson. I'm going to celebrate her. I want you all to join me in this meditation. With a deep breath. I want you to just take a moment. I'm getting sparkly and goosebumps from my head to my toes. Can you feel her? Feel the love. Feel that gratitude for her being. Oh, feel that love. Unconditionally. The greatest love you'll ever know. Feel her. Now love her. Through your meditation, wrap your arms around her and just love her as she is in her perfectness and imperfectness, pure acceptance and joy. And so it is, as we fluff her wings together, as Joan of Angels has shown me so many times. We love you, Ruth, so deeply. And that is why we are here on this planet. Period. That is gratitude. This is love. And dear golly, I love you guys. Let's just sit with each other in love. Observe your heartbeat. We are all connected. And with that, I encourage all of you to remember who you are by seeing the glory of God and greatness in another. And the angels so want you to ask for their help. Everything's possible. Limitless possibilities, limitless joy, limitless gratitude, limitless abundance, limitless everything is your birthright. Limitless is who you are. Our stinking thinking is all it is, and we get to control what that looks like. We're taking back control through our heart. Spark the G vibe. It's your gratitude vibration. Get it up there. Because the fact of the matter is that there's no other better place to be. And when you're hurting, get a hold of somebody and say, I'm hurting. Find somebody who can hold space for you. None of us are alone out there. We are connected. We are peace. We are joy and love in flesh and blood. Joy and love in flesh and blood. Making rhymes now, Ruth. Hello. Welcome back, Ruth.
Oh, Debbie, that was so beautiful. And I am so humbled by you holding me in that space of love and gratitude. Thank you so much. I'm totally shocked. Thank you.
I received that appreciation, but there was a moment in my life where you reached out and touched me very deeply. Never to be forgotten, always to be remembered, because people aren't going to remember what we say, but they will remember how you make them feel. And I am honored to be here, truly. Where I sit in my life today, Ruth, I mean, you knew me when I had nothing. And now I have this incredible gratitude ranch. And we're going to open a natural medicine healing center. And there are people like you who helped me up at one of the hardest times of my life. And that is forever embedded in my soul, you know. Sometimes angels come in the most amazing ways. Thank you.
You know, Debbie, I never, ever looked at you and saw nothing. I only looked at you and saw amazing abundance of spirit. So thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. You had a beautiful point that in order to see yourself in your divine greatness, you need to be able to see each other in their divine greatness. Can you talk about that for just a moment? That's so profound.
Absolutely. So years ago, I remember being led to see people in like their childlike way. And Louise Hayes also talked a lot about that. This goes further. I had an experience where somebody was talking about their experience and like, you know, they are Christian and they are this and that. And I remember sitting there and I was thinking how this needed to affect, how it was affecting me and how I needed to respond. And all of a sudden it hit me. And it's like, when you see someone in their divinity, you celebrate them in the moment that they're sharing. You don't respond. I don't need to talk about what my walk of life is, my belief system, or anything else. To truly appreciate one's divinity means pure acceptance. It means to look at them with active listening ears and truly take in what they're saying, see their heart, and celebrate and appreciate them because they want to share something with you. Seeing somebody in their divinity means that when they are having a really hard time, that we have learned to hold space and say, I know that's rough. I love you. I'm here. Do you want me to just listen? We need to show up for others first. Period. To not show up for another and expect them to show up for you. Well, in my experience, it hasn't worked. It didn't work, Ruth. I don't know what else to say. You know, it didn't work. And I've taken all the classes. I have all the degrees. I've been in college. I've got 3 now. Not going to teach me anything. Nothing. Showing up with your heart for another human being, even when you disagree, even when you don't agree. even when you want to say something, practice the pause. I was in such a selfish state of my life so many years. I'm going to just own that because I'm a survivor, Ruth, and that's what survivors survive. There's no apology necessary. But what I will say from that is it taught me how important people really are. And you got to tell them, now. You can't wait. What are we waiting for? Waiting is silly. Ruth, I'm telling you what, we may not even be here tomorrow. We may not be here next week. We might not be here tonight. And not any of us know, because that's the magic of life. Our divinity, if you can't see it in another, then you can't see it in yourself. And then that just simply means that it might be time for some internal work. Possibly. I don't know. Fracturing my leg it cracked me open to this. Slow down. Remember who's important, not what's important. The great part is when you do this, Ruth, and you know this already, like the rewards are so full.
Right. It's the rewards of the heart.
Yeah. Full, big. So that's my take on that. And I encourage everybody to slow down, slow your roll, practice the pause, breathe. And don't just, even if you're in judgment, that's okay. We're all human, but just accept them. Everyone has a right to their own reality. And I just want to allow people to do that. And remember to celebrate. God, there's got to be somebody to reach out to and celebrate today.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Hey, Debbie, if somebody wants to work with you, are you working with folks one-on-one?
I do work with folks one-on-one.
And what might somebody experience in something like that? And how do they contact you to do that?
I love that. It's a great question. So you can reach out to me on Facebook. And what sessions look like with me depends on what the need is of the person. I will promise you it's about accountability, responsibility in a very compassionate way, that the person who's with me, they're only going to be with me because they want the truth. As I see it, it may not be the truth for them. I don't really know. And all I can share are my experiences. And like I said, all the degrees in the world are great, but doesn't do it. The person in front of me has to want to see themselves in their full light. So without your dark, you wouldn't know your spark. And if we're willing to see that which we consider dark and realize that it's just an Urkel moment, that's what I call it, an Urkel moment. Urkel, for those of you who don't know, was a character on a show who used to say, I just snorted, who used to say, did I do that? There you go. Did I do that? When we make what we call a mistake or a learning spot in life or whatever you want to call it. But working with me means learning how to say that. Did I do that? I did that. Yeah. And I'm good. And if there's somebody that I need to talk to, I'll do that. Life's too short to carry it on. And when people work with me, it's really about them wanting to do it differently. Their practices are their practices. I can give you your practice. You can work on your practice. If you want to do it, you're going to do it. Working with me just means I might, say, how's that working for you?
Yeah.
I love working with people because it's really a short-lived thing. Once we get our nervous systems in check and we really get that flow, that state of flow back, it's amazing what happens. And I'm lucky to be in Colorado now, so natural medicines are Really, really helpful in microdosed amounts if that's even called for, but you'll have to be here.
Okay, and where in Colorado?
We are in Alamosa, Colorado. You can find us on bookings and Airbnb. We're pretty much booked through, almost booked through October now. So, because we're the best. It's the Gratitude Ranch.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Friends, check it out. Please check out Debbie Gratitude. You can find her on Facebook, and we've got the Facebook little logo in there in the description. So, Debbie, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. Friends here at Enlightened World Network, don't forget to celebrate you. Don't forget to celebrate those around you, even if you are not happy with them at the moment, or if they've hurt your heart. Don't forget to explore them as a spiritual being, because that's what they're here for, to teach us and to allow us to love others. So take good care and God bless. We'll see you all soon, friends. Bye now.